Bananas. Bananas. Bananas.
I'm at a loss for words, which is fucking nothing new, really. So, the Erica Kirk, that's not a real name, by the way. She was not his wife. There's no wife there. Zero, right? You all see it, right? It's not a real thing, the whole fucking Charlie Kirk ordeal. Maybe he was murdered. I don't know. I'm not even going to fucking... I'm going to go with 50-50. But the whole Erica Kirk thing, like, this is ego beyond, right? It's an ego. So, really the assassin there is fucking whoever Erica Kirk was banging. And he had a carte blanche. That's it. Whoever she picked to start sucking on the side of fucking Charlie Kirk, who was in the military, or whatever, one of the fucking bullshit fucking CIA's acronyms, whatever it is. That's the guy. Carte blanche, go ahead, kill my husband, I get to go you, and I'll keep playing this role out. I'll keep playing it out for yous. No problem. I'll just keep going on, pretending. Okay, we're going to have a full arena now. The whole thing's... She's coming out like a rock star, right? Glitter on. Fucking fireworks. Who is she? Who is she? There's a woman that's on fucking social media and doing interviews, and the woman cannot stop lying. Like, everything that comes out of her mouth is one lie after another. It's amazing. And nobody's calling it out. A few people are. Jimmy Dore is. A couple of people are, but she's on stage there with Nicki Minaj. You know what I mean? And it's an egomaniac. And literally, they're trying to, like, this is what America's doing. They're doing everyone a favor. They're showing the extent of what an egomaniac is willing to do to keep their story going. Look at this. These fucking fireworks. The biggest display. It's like, it would put a U2 concert to shame, the setup that they got going there for Erica Kirk. And if she is a widow, all right, good in line. I'm sorry you lost your husband. I'm not buying not an inch of it. Zero. Fucking nothing. Not a fucking thing. Not a thing. And they're pushing this fucking envelope, man, as far as they can go. And the amazing thing is that she's right out there. Yeah, big smile on her face. Big smile on her face. This poor woman. And she was diagnosed by a doctor, right? That's why she was selected. She was diagnosed. Maybe she was in the military. But she was diagnosed as somebody with a high spectrum narcissism who will stick to her story no matter what. And here it is. Like, they're going to have her... They're going to have her in Barnum and Bailey's fucking 3-ring circus soon, man. This poor woman. And it's the ego, right? Can't drop the lie. Can't come out and say, fuck, yeah, this is a fucking mess. Look what they're doing. Okay, got to come out now, parading onto a stage. It's pretty impressive, like, pretty impressive. Anyway, whatever. Today, December 30th. See what we got. See what we got going. Not a hell of a lot so far. Waiting for the welly, of course. Of course, a horse is a horse. I don't want to wait for the welly, though. Actually, I had a concept last night. It's going to apply somewhere. I'm going to put my headshots in, see if I get some extra work. Put me on set. Something nearby here. They got me going out to fucking Maple Ridge, and I was like, fucking get out of here. Fuck off. I'm going to do it. There's plenty of sets going on right downtown here. The people that you're shipping in from Maple Ridge to come to this one, these sets downtown, and then you're shipping in the ones from downtown to your Maple Ridge so that you can get the fucking little bit of extra money into the BC Transit. That was your side deal you made. Yeah, we'll make those guys travel back and forth. Now, fuck up. The Maple Ridge and fucking Tri-Cities or whatever, extras are in that area. Downtown, extras are in this area. Commercial Drive, extras in that area. Oh, fucking commuting, fucking pass off some fucking money back to your government bus system. Fuck off. Fuck off. Alright. In this episode of the Expos, the filthy Expos too. You're not going to get much more fucking filthy than that. Like, it's pretty fucking filthy. So here's a new episode of the Expos. We don't have an option here in Canada now. So we got Boeing. We got Toyota. This is massive, right? But we got to give something up, for sure, no doubt. And we got to give something up that's very valuable, but also something that has fucking been smashing Canadians for fucking eons, right? Just gouging the fuck out of us, because we have a oversight committee called the CRTC that's fucking out of their minds. So all telecommunication companies in Canada, including Bell, the inventor of the fucking telephone, apparently, right? So Bell, Quebecor, Rogers, Shaw, whatever, powered by Rogers. I don't give a shit who you are. If you're a telecommunication company in Canada, Chatter, Kudo, Wabo, you're now American. You now are owned by American company, and I'll figure out which company that is. But right now, you're not Canadian company, and the prices are going to come down for everybody. And here's the reason why. I haven't found a company yet that is capable of providing a fucking service to me. Not one. Right down to the pay-as-you-goes. Zero. So I'm with Chatter now. I had to get rid of Rogers, including Apple is ours too. Apple and Google, that's ours. We're going to control that shit in Canada, and we're going to control it very good. A lot. Facebook also, ours, Canada. This is the exchange we're doing here, because we can't keep suppressing things. And if Canada wants to continue suppressing the information on Facebook and Twitter and all those, then we're going to outsource it. We're going to out of Canada. You're going to lose it. You got to understand how this goes now. And we're going to send it to Africa. That's it. That's what's going to happen. So you got one chance at this, Canada. We're going to be making an exchange here. Your fucking corporations, your retards. So, telecommunication company out of Canada to America. Social media companies out of America to Canada. All right? If there's no changes to the social media on how it's operated, where freedom of speech is paramount and not fucking stymie, no, then it's going to go somewhere else. And it might go to, what's his name? It's going to go to Romania, to the Tates, if Canada doesn't smarten up. That's what's going to happen here. So you got one shot, Carney. All of you guys. You're going to be fucking telling the truth on these fucking social media fucking platforms. That's what's going to happen here. As for America getting all our telecommunication companies, you're going to lower the prices for fucking 40 million Canadians. You can raise them for your own fucking people if you want. I don't care. But for us, we're getting gouged, and we're getting gouged horribly. And another thing too is I get calls all day long. My phone rings, I can show you, no less than 50 times a day. And nobody's on the line, right? If you do, I don't even answer anymore. If you answer, there's nobody there. They're just recording your voice so that you can do a voiceover and rob your voice. That's what it is. So you're getting these calls and you're answering hello, and that's all they need is the hello. And then they can write books with your voice. So this is all that's happening, right? So I'm getting all these calls all day long, and my phone is ringing, and it's operating for these calls to come in. My phone works perfectly when these calls are coming in. An important call needs to come in. Doesn't now it's chat or pay as you go. It's been the same, all of them. An important call comes in, I won't get the call. Never. It's never going to come in. It's never going to show up. I'm never going to see it. It's never going to ring. And then later on, what it'll do is it'll show me, maybe a day later, maybe a week later, maybe fucking a month later, maybe a fucking year later, I swear to God, and it'll show a missed call. And this happened, I've been waiting for a phone call from my brother. I didn't even know if he's alive or not, right? We're just kind of texting once in a while, back and forth. I'm like, I guess he's alive, but I know he's been butchered up, and I haven't heard his voice, so finally I got his voice, right? But I guess it's his voice. I guess it's his voice. I'm imagining it's his voice, right? It must be. So, he tries to call me, and I don't get it. Phone doesn't ring, nothing. Today, I leave the house, and I fed the dog, and I knew, like, Emily was sleeping, and I knew she would call me to see if the dog is fed. When I left, I didn't put anything down on the bowl to say that it was fed. I figured I'd be back. She looked like she was knocked out. She went to bed pretty late. Like, she was still up at like 6 in the morning when I was getting up out of my room. So, I figured she'd still be asleep by the time I get back. Or anyway, so she tries to call me. My phone's ringing, but my phone's just fucking flickering. There's not showing who's calling. Won't let me answer it. And furthermore, I'm afraid to answer it, right? Because I don't see what it is, and it's like I know 99.9999% is going to be a fucking spam call just with nobody on the line. So there's no point of these fucking companies, right? There's no point. Nothing. The fact that the telecommunication companies allows this to go on, to use their platforms to scam you, is the crime. They're the criminal. They're not only are they, listen, the crime couldn't exist without them. So that's why they allow it. The crime could not exist without them. So they just let it go on because they want the crime to continue, because they benefit from it. These companies benefit from it. These crimes that are committed against you, the corporations. And they concoct them. They do them. So that's it. It's the CEOs and the board members, right? These are fucking, and the lawyers. These are rat people. The most rattiest people you can imagine. Disgusting human beings. So, that's it. America gets it now, and you're going to do good with it, right? Yes, you are. Sorry, Trump, you can't. And another thing, too, like your Apple, like, no, you can't have your companies like that, operating like that, where they're just fucking sabotaging all of your citizens, every one of you. You can't have it. Got a new phone every fucking year. Hey, my phone 19 coming. Get out of here, fuck. Get out. What'd you change? Nothing. A light bulb or something. Nothing. There's 2,000 more you gotta charge every year. You gotta get a new fucking stupid shitbox phone that contaminates the previous phone that you had. You can't operate like this anymore, Trump. It's impossible. It's fucking stupid, fuck. Stupid. You're selling bullshit on top of bullshit on top of bullshit in that country. And you're trying to sell it to the world. And it's a great fairy tale, but listen, let's sell real bullshit. How about that, fuck? You know what I mean? Real bullshit, where we have a chance at something coming out of it. You know what I mean? Instead of sabotaging everyone, you can fucking have everybody pretty much on the same page, right? And the odd stragglers, which is going to be a small percent. You need that small 2%, 3% in there. Not that 3 is pretty high, but 2% of the sociopaths to kind of keep things in order in a sense. But you guys are out of your minds. What you're going on with there? So, and then Iran. That's another one too. So Iran, the whole Iran thing. Now this is not a knock on Iran at all. This is actually a praise on Iran. And what has happened there is the plan for Iran was when they bombed them into submission, all they did was create a narcissist, right? And not only did they create narcissists, they created nymphomaniacs, women, which I'm not criticizing at all. I'm all thumbs up. I've been celibate for years, so it has nothing to do with me, right? I'm all for it. But also, the combination when you're importing into countries, into democracies, and the sabotage is on. It's not a difficult war for them to win. The nymphos will win that war for sure, and they are. So, but you guys wanted that war. You didn't even know what you were getting. Now you got it. And here it is on you. It's all backfired on you. It's like crazy. All right, I'm gonna make some supper or whatever it is, lunch. I'll walk it up. All right. I've been trying to send, or just trying to get the fucking police report number for fucking all day, right? Trying to make the phone call. Phone seizes up. All day. Just trying to get the police report number so that I could send an email. I sent an email to the cop that showed up at the ICBC. His badge number, 3701. I know it was 3701 because I fucking stared at it and I remember it. The other one, though, had it hidden, but he gave me his name, Mike. But the 3701 looked like Prince Harry. Nice guy. He just kept telling me, just avoid it. Just avoid it. Just avoid it. Kept repeating that. Just avoid it. So I sent him an email yesterday. I got his email address. I sent him an email. He responds back saying I got the wrong officer. No, we're not going to go down that road. I don't got no wrong officer. I got the right officer. And maybe it was your first day on the job there, and you're a little disappointed that your first day on the job you had to encounter me, and now I'm going to blow the whole thing up that you were, like, you're not protecting citizens. You're protecting fucking entities that are stealing from citizens, including yourself, Officer Marquez. So, I'm trying to get this fucking police report number. Tried yesterday, trying today. I'm trying the phone. I'm trying to phone through the police, Vancouver police number. Phone seizes up, freezes, won't let me call. Phone calls coming in, won't let me receive them unless they're a spam. That's it. So, what's the truth that's going on here is mess. It's a mess. And the mess is this: the military is exploiting sex slaves. That's what they're doing, and they're not admitting to it. So they have me in a situation here where they're trying to make Emily to be the sex slave, and she's not a sex slave at all. She's a mother who has been exposing this shit. They killed her husband. Her father was somebody important in the Philippines who stood up for his fucking family and for his rights and for people in his community. And he was a dentist. So what they have now is they keep spinning the agenda, right, of what they want to make this story out to be other than the truth. So what it is now is they have Emily working fucking overtime, right, while at the same time the military exploits women and sex slaves. Not just women, though. Young boys, right? Turning them gay, or they are gay, they just suspect they're gay, whatever the case may be, right? I'm not sure how the whole gay thing works, and I got no qualms with it. I don't give a shit how you. But so that's what the military does. They exploit fucking sex slaves. So that's what they have here in this fucking whole house here. Just ridiculous. So they have Emily working full time. I'm writing full time, but I got to take a break, right? Because I'm just giving away free fucking. I'm not, and all that's doing is perpetuating this. She has to fucking slave it out and be fucking treated in some kind of It's a weird fucking situation here, boys and girls. It's a weird situation here. But that's not to take into account now all the other sex slaves that they import. This is trafficking beyond, that's what Epstein is, right? That's what it is. But it's not Epstein the person that's doing it. That's what you gotta believe. That person's face there, that guy is not, he's not the guy doing it. Never was the guy doing it. I promise you. He wasn't the guy doing any of it. Nor his wife. Zero. Nothing. I promise you. He did nothing. Jeffrey Epstein, if that guy, that face of Jeffrey Epstein, the guy that they say, I don't know, he did nothing. He did nothing. Setups and traps and setups and traps and setups and traps. It's all the elite. And it's all this shit that's going on here that is bottlenecking the justice system, law enforcement, the military, parliaments, the White House, the Kremlin, China, you name it. And it was just a bunch of fucking court documents submitted into fucking court where all the lawyers around the world got to read them. That's it. Not only the lawyers and the fucking doctors, because it interferes with the medical society. HIPAA violations going on. Like, it's a lot of shit happening here. So they blew their whole system up trying to fucking keep me fucking silenced and trying to keep me intimidated and living in the house of horrors here. So I made a little acronym before about Donna Summers, and I just matched the, I'm not going to explain it, but there's an anomaly. So the anomaly also included Emily and her observing her duties, but they're not my duties, right? They're duties that she's under since they murdered her husband, and even long before, right? But they showed her what they would do, killed her husband. So, or not, I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea. I just know what I'm being told, right, and what I'm observing, so. But I do know, for sure, and this I do have 100% idea, is that the government, and through the military, is just involved in fucking human trafficking, man. Child sex trade. To get the agenda going. That's what the flag is. The flag on the pole, females' legs apart, guys fucking peeking over, legs eagling. That's the flagpole. I know you don't want to hear it, but it is. That's what it is. So, in a sense, you know, we're protecting the women, but you're protecting a sinister kind of ideology that's not necessary. But if the women feel that it is today, then obviously it's because of the system, right? It's not going to change, because if the system doesn't change, they can't change. The only way they can change is if the system changes. So it's if Trump and Putin and these lawyers, and if they don't agree, then you guys are gonna have some problems. So I'm telling you, like, you're gonna have problems, like big ones, because what are you gonna do? You're gonna wipe out the women, all the women? Okay, welcome to the sausage party. Let's have a good sausage party. Sounds like fucking great time, boys. So you got to treat them well. You got to treat them well. You got to treat the uterus as well. You got to treat the ovaries well. You can't go fucking misdiagnosis and gynos. You can't do any of that shit anymore. It's got to end, like, stoppy. All right, that's it. I go for a walk. Well, yeah, turn the agenda, man. It's gotta turn. Gotta turn. And let my phone work. How's that sound? Let me make a call. Let me get the police file number so that I can send the officer that I already sent the email to, so I can send him the email again to correct them so that the record is corrected, because he's now claiming that he was not there. I don't know. Well, I got up, kid. So Mark's giving me a last chance here. He's giving me a last chance. I don't even know what the last chance is. He's just been interrupting me here for a half hour. He's saying he doesn't want me to, he wants to hear it from me, that I won't leave a poem. I'm like, I can leave a poem wherever I want, but he wants to hear it from me. He's on his knees begging me. I'm like, I'm not going to say words like, you're not going to force me to say something. So then he's saying, last chance. Last chance, I'm begging you. I have to ask you to leave the library. Like, what am I doing? I'm sending an email to the police that I got to send. He's like, last chance, gonna have to ask you to leave. I haven't done anything at all. At all. It's pretty incredible. I don't know. So maybe they're witnesses. I hope they are. I hope they are. I don't know if they are. I hope somebody is. Like, it's just so baffling, right? It's so baffling. He goes, well, some of the language. Yeah, I don't know. There's no language in it. It's just language. You got books here that have language. And I get it. I get it. I like him. I do. And I know he likes me. I think he's just got to do something that it's against his will, right? He doesn't want to do it, but he has to do it. He's been forced to put himself into a situation. Anyways, I'm trying to send this email. Now, am I banned from this fucking library? I don't know. All right, I gotta go. I'm gonna walk out of here, see what goes on. I had to send this email though. Drafts. All right, well, my email's sent. I guess I gotta go. Apparently. All right, well, thanks for the memories, guys. Have a good day. Take care. Happy New Year, huh? Take care. All right, I don't know.
So,
Am I banned from here? Or? I hope not.
who told you?
No, he's
Like,
good.
normal when you do that.
No, he's saying I got a last chance or something. I don't know what the last chance is. I'm just trying to send an email, right? That's it. He's begging me not to leave a poem. Like, what? Listen, it's just a poem. And I was like, sure. He's like, I got a book of poems. He's like, he's on his knees begging me. I'm like, whatever, man.
I did not do that.
You want to read the book? I'll leave it with you. You can read
No,
it. It's
don't read it.
entertaining.
No, don't.
That's what I said. I said, put an ISBN number. Just put it on the table. Anyways,
not.
tell him I
Maybe
love him.
that's
I
you.
do love him. I don't have any problems here. I don't. I come here every day. You know what I mean? He knows I He knows I'm okay, but I have to protect myself, right? Because he's saying it's my last chance. I'm like, last chance for what? What did I do wrong?
No, I did not believe that you dropped it. Because I read that.
But it's a poem. There's a lot of in here. There's a lot of
You're better
shit.
than that.
No, I'm not. Trust me.
You're better than
I am so much better than that. Not just better. I'm so much better than that. That's why I have to do this.
But you just put it towards librarian.
It's so beautiful.
But you put it towards librarian. Did
I
you
did.
believe that?
That particular day. That day, yes. That's why.
Did you believe that? Because I said I've never seen this patient be.
Are you from it? I'm not a. I'm not.
Never
Are you from
seen
around?
I am.
Yeah. I got one for around. I got everything here. If you want to read this, you'll love it.
You should not have dropped it off.
You should not tell people what they should and should not do. But I love you.
I mean, if it was not directed to someone, yes.
It's freedom of speech, right? This is where we're
So
at.
same way we do, right? Freedom of speech, we say we don't like it,
Fair enough. That's fair enough.
right?
Fair enough. However,
Right?
but don't sabotage it.
No,
Right?
but you know, it doesn't.
But don't
it's
sabotage it.
But it's not a place to be.
Well, it's not the
You
place to
can
be.
publish it if you want to,
Yeah, but don't interfere with it.
but
That's my
don't
point.
gift it to people.
I could gift it. Of course I gift it. Must. I must. Because that's free knowledge.
You could not gift it to people.
It's free knowledge.
You are saying those words to them. Okay, we can argue about this.
Look, you got
No.
even Trump.
No,
Trump retarded. Retarded, but I love him.
that's fine.
You know what I mean? But I hate him too.
You know what? I respect your opinion.
Yeah.
I respect your opinion, whatever it is, because that's
No,
the way
no, that-
human beings should be. You
Wow.
have to respect.
All right, still trying to process that whole library thing. So, I was in the library. I was already there probably like 20 minutes. And I was sending an email to the police officers that showed up for my insurance day there, where the retard called the cops on me twice. So I'm already in there for like 20 minutes. I'm arranging my email. It's pretty long, but I gotta download some documents, some court documents, to present as evidence to the police officer. So, and I can't do it from home because it's one problem after another with the computer and the phone. I gotta figure out 9 different ways just to send an email, and it's not worth the hassle. And if I go to the library, I have a better success at doing it. Not fully successful, but better success. So I'm there, and then he just comes up beside me. He's whispering. He's whispering. And he's got his glasses on. He's clearly behaving like he could be a gay guy, but I don't know if he's gay. That's the impression he's giving. Goes, can I talk to you for a second? I said, I'm already in trouble. What have I done? No, you're not in trouble. So he pulls me aside to the back of the library. I'm 56 years old, right? So this guy, he's in his 30s, maybe in his 40s, maybe in his 20s. I don't fucking know. I don't care. Doesn't matter. So he says, it's been brought to my attention. He's whispering. He's still whispering. When he knows that he's just being an asshole, right? Because it's about the fucking me putting forward a fucking legitimate complaint that you're holding a daycare center in the library of 1-year-olds. You got 1-year-olds in there. So he asked him. Anyways, we'll get to that in a minute. So he says, I need you to promise me you won't leave any more poems for anybody. I said, what? I'm not promising anything. What are you talking about? I said, I'll leave my poems anywhere I want. I said, I'll forget them where I want to, too. And I'll give a poem to somebody if I want to give them to them. And I'll ask them if they want to read it. If they want to read it, they'll read it. If they don't, then I won't give it to them. I need to hear it from you. I need, please. I'm like, I said, you're not going to hear nothing from me. I said, I got email to fucking send. I'm going back to my chair now. I'm going to go send my fucking email. And I appreciate it if you stop bothering me. I need to hear from you. I need to hear it from you. He's whispering, right? So I can't help you, man. So I go back to my chair. Now he's on his knee, like he's proposing to me. He's on his knee. He's on one knee. But before that, he says to me, he goes, no, it takes a lot to get under my skin. I said, me too. So he's just trying to get under my skin, right? So he's on one knee and he's still trying to bait me, right? He goes, I need to hear it from you. I said, you're not going to hear anything from me. This is what you're going to hear. You're going to hear me fucking sending an email. I got to send an email. I'm trying to send evidence, but you're preventing me from doing that. And the people in this library seem to be doing that a lot. Every time I got to submit evidence for a crime that's committed against me, I got to submit the evidence. And you guys make sure as soon as I get here, you either have the guy in the back there on his guitar, or the dog he's in, the wolf, the dog he said wolf, or whatever. And you got 1-year-olds. When you got a building here with 20 other rooms that you can hold these fucking daycares in. So that's when he says, is it the children? I said, not the children's fault. Fuck, they're 1 year, they don't even know where they are. They're just in there with the adults trying to figure out, it's you guys doing it. So you don't have to have it here. You do, but that's what you want to do. So I get you want kids to read, and that's great. Me too. But they're not reading at 1. They're screaming. And you got a guitar guy there, who's your buddy. But also, I wrote in my email yesterday, and that's why he came to beg. He's begging me. Because in my evidence was a fucking guy beside me as I'm trying to concentrate, and that's his buddy. I know it is. It's one of his gay buddies, a little Asian guy, with a solid bracelet, green pearls, but solid as a rock, each one. And all he just kept doing is this. With his wrist, pretending that he's typing. But typing really aggressively and smashing his wrist down. So this is going on for a fucking long time, right? Long time. Long time. Over and over and over again. Just fucking rattling. So I let it go on. I don't say anything. So then, that's why he's begging me. So then, he's still doing it, right? Still doing it. Bang, bang. It's going on for fucking 20 minutes, right? First 10 minutes, I'm like, whatever. But now I see that it's so intentional. And so now I'm like, all right, you're just a piece of shit. Watch what happens here. I'm good. I'll just laugh. Okay. You think this is a joke? Because I'm fighting for my life here, and you think that there's something else going on, right? You think you're just going to fucking do what you're doing here without... I'm not saying this to him, right? This is I'm going through renditions in my head here of how I got to handle this situation, because I have to send this email, because it doesn't make any sense why, if I'm just trying to get insurance and a guy back-to-back days calls the police on me for this is like no reason. Like there's nothing possible that you could have done to cause this person to call the cops. Like it's just fucking crazy. So I need to get the evidence into the police. So anyway, this guy's on his knees. But the day before, his buddy, his gay bum buddy, is smashing his bracelet, preventing me from getting that evidence in. So this is an attack on my life, and they don't fucking get it, man. It's a full-on-blown attack on my life when you're interfering like that. And it's orchestrated, right? So it goes on and on. So then finally I look at him, I go, really? I don't even look at him. I look in his direction, kind of, past him. I look past him. I'm like, really? And he looks at me like pretending he's in shock. What? What? I said, what? I said, I'm not talking to you, man. I'm on the phone. I said, I'm on the phone. Yeah, I bet you thought I was talking to you, right? No, I'm not talking to you. I'm on the phone. Yeah. But watch, wait. The misdiagnosis is coming. I said, am I on the phone or not? He's now quiet, right? The bracelet stopped now. Stop. He's like, and I can hear his breathing now, like short and shallow, more. So now it calms down. Now I can concentrate a little more, right? I got to get my words out properly. While this guy right beside me is smashing his fucking bracelet. Just a fucking flaming faggot. Sorry. I own the word. I'm faggot. Double G. You're not. It's the way it works in my world. And I don't give a shit what you suck on or what you don't suck on. I don't give a shit. You're interfering with my life. So, it didn't even dawn on me when this fucking guy today is on his knees, right? I said, I don't even know your name. He goes, I see you're here every day. I don't want you to go. Please don't make me do this. It's like, fucking, like, well, do what? What are you talking about? Fuck, I'm just trying to, please let me go back and send my email. And right after I send my email, we can carry on with this conversation. He's not reasonable at all. Begging on me like he's proposing marriage. I'm like, he goes, I need to hear your word. I need to hear you say those words. So you're not going to hear me say anything. I look at an older man. There's a woman there. She's got kind of a walker with a Nexus written on it. And there's a gentleman, I think he's black. Might have been Asian, but black. I think he's black. I'm not sure, or maybe both. And he's kind of looking at her. I'm like, are you hearing this? I'm like, I don't know what to say anymore. It's because you're harassing me. I'm just trying to send an email here. I said, and this happens all the time. I said, so I'll be honest with you. I'll level with you right now. I said, this is important work I got to do. I'm a whistleblower. It's been exposing a lot of crimes for a long, long time. And you're interfering with me getting this evidence into the police. And you keep doing it right now. Because I'm not trying to do that. I said, well, not only are you trying to do that, you're also trying to kill me. I said, in the process, you're trying to kill me. He goes, you got one more chance. He says, I got one more chance at what? What are you talking about, buddy? I go, what do I got one more chance at? So now I got my phone. I can pull my phone out. He goes, what are we doing here? I said, well, I don't know. I don't know what you're doing here. I have no idea, but I know what I got to do here. I just fucking turn on the camera and I put it on him and he walks away. So I go to the woman. That's what I said to him too. I said, I don't know. I said, maybe I left the poem around, or I asked somebody if they want to read the poem. They said, yeah. I said, they're not offended by anything. They actually say hi to me. They laugh every time I see them. And you're on your knees here, begging me. Like, what's going on, man? So he's gone, right? As soon as I turn the camera on. He goes, what are you doing here? I don't know what you're doing here. I know what I'm doing. So he goes to his office now, closes the door. So I go to the woman, very nice. I said, am I trespassed from here? Am I banned from here now? Because the ding dong over here who's like begging me to like. He goes, no. She goes, well. I said, I don't know. I said, I don't know what's going on. Like, he just comes up to me about something like a poem that was here fucking weeks ago. I've been here every day for weeks anyway. You see me every day. And now suddenly this guy is like bringing me to. I said, I don't know. I said, but listen, I got this book here. If we can put an ISBN number on the back. And I'm showing her things, right? And she goes, well, we don't like your writing. I said, well, that's okay. You don't have to like my writing. There's a lot of books in here. I don't like the writing, too. Stephen King chopping up bodies in it. I don't like that. But I'm not telling you not to have the book in there. I said, my book's pretty simple. Flagpole. There you go. Pretty simple. females' legs apart, government pussy, open lots of establishments. That's exactly right. Flagpole. Right, there's another one. Funny look at government's priorities, opening legs every day. So anyways, I'm showing it to that guy, right? And he's like, oh my eyes. Meanwhile, this guy's tongue is deep up fucking the Chinese guy with his bracelet. It's deep in his ass every night, right? But I'm showing him, educating him on Vietnam. You know, just like fucking, I said, look, this is going to line you up, buddy. So you're here on your knees, like you're begging me, what, not to fucking line you up? I don't know. I said, these are just poems, man. If you're offended by them, I can't help you. Nothing I can do. So anyways, when I'm talking to the girl, to the woman, I said, look, I don't know where you're from, but I'm like, I believe you might be from Iran. She goes, yeah, I'm from Iran. I said, yeah, perfect. I got one for Iran here. And it's actually good. It's actually, like, I'm complimenting Iran. I'm explaining imperative run, another nation, new, neutral, and recognizes individual relevance, avoids nonsense. That's fucking very positive. Very positive for Iran. Like, really positive. And, but she didn't want to see it, right? But she did take a glance at it. But I went to go back, actually, to show her, look, this is a great thing on Iran. I said, you guys are just like, she says something, she goes, but, I said, the poem that you got, I said, which one? SOS pad? Soap on steel? Is that, or the librarian one? She goes, well, you said some things. I said, I wrote a poem. I said, she goes, did you mean that? I said, that day, yeah, of course. Like, of course I did. Of course, I wrote it. That's what I meant. It's the truth. She goes, well, I don't like it. I said, okay, you don't have to like it. You don't have to like it. You don't have to agree with it either. So, anyways, then on my way out, the gay guy, Mark, he's whispering again. So I lean in. I'm like, Happy New Year? I don't know what to tell you. And he starts whispering. He goes, I'm sorry. I said, I can't hear a word you're saying. I can't hear, blah, blah, blah. I walk out. In case he's actually saying the words, you're trespass. I didn't hear a word. Get out of here, buddy. Stop it. Now, next time I go, so I go back in to check out a book. Just to protect myself, right? That's what it is at that point. I gotta protect myself. So the girl that checks me out, I love her. She's great. She checks me out. She goes, "You want your receipt today?" I said, "Yeah, I think I need it. I think I need it today. I need that receipt." She goes, "Okay." Chinese girl too, smiling. But maybe it's all $3 bill too, right? At the same time, that's fine. But we're all gonna get along at some point here. But I'm not gonna be fucking zippity doo dah day with these people. You gotta be kidding me, man. You're out of your mind, man. You got the right to remain silent. Go fuck yourself. Anything you say can and will not be ever fucking used against you in a court of law because you're all dum-dums. Fucking everything I say is going to show the fucking... I'm trying to, right now, this is what I want to do. I'm going to get a hamburger cart going. I'm going to do it without a fucking permit. I'm going to take the fine. They're going to... I don't know what they're going to do, right? They're going to shut me down. The city will come or whatever. But I already know the laws on what I'm allowed to do and what I'm not allowed to do, and who I can serve food to and who I can't serve food to, and when I'm going to require a permit and when I don't require a permit. So I already know the fucking ins and outs of it. Now I can give you an example on that. So one of my ex-girlfriend's parents, they had a house and they wanted to build a pool in the backyard. And no, they wanted to build a house, a guest house. And they said, nope, no guest house. They said, no guest house, not allowed a guest house on the property. The permits, you're not allowed them. So he had to figure out a loophole around it. So he says, okay, I need to build, they said, he looked through the laws, they said, okay, you can have a pool house. No, you can't have a guest house, but you can have a pool with, like a pool house. So, but they didn't have a pool. So he goes to the, whatever it is there, Walmart, and he buys a kiddie pool, like a fucking $80 kiddie pool, Ninja Turtle pool, and he puts it in the backyard. That's it. That's why the laws are so dumb, right? So you can't have a guest house, but you can have a pool house. But you gotta have a pool. But he didn't have a pool, so he went and bought a fucking $80 fucking kiddie pool, and because the law didn't cover the kiddie pool, that was his, and that's how it goes, right? Get out of here, man. Get out of here. So I already know what my fucking, they don't stand a chance. I got about 600 of those for the judge. That's why I'm trying to get me in front of a judge. When they arrested me like 3 weeks ago, so I said, you got the right to remain silent. I said, no, I got the right to talk, and that's how I'm going to fucking talk. We're going to talk right here. Political prisoner. Canadian Federal Court of Canada. Canadian Hockey League versus Glenn Gumbley. T-2176-16 right here, man. And right now you got me fucking handcuffed. I'm a political prisoner. You see what's going on? I'm just trying to get the address of where I can send a courier to get my check without the cops being called on me. And that's all you guys do, government employees, retard after retard after retard doing what they're doing. It's going to backfire on all of them, fuck. Every one of them. So you can keep calling the cops on me all you want. It's not going to work out for you. It's not. It's going to really go bad for you. Really bad. Not for me. I'm going to take your fucking nonsense. I'm going to watch you guys fucking smolder, fuck. Sizzle down. So I want to get my little business going. I'm going to follow the fucking law. They're going to say I'm breaking the law. They're going to make up their own story. And I'm going to get in front of a judge. But they're not going to let me get in front of the judge. The judge is not going to ever, they're going to see my name on the docket. I've already been through it. They change judges. They change prosecutors. I swear to God. The last minute, nope. They shut the court down. They shut the courts down when I show up. That's the truth. I'm not making it up. I can go to this court right now, tomorrow. If it's open, they'll shut it down. So that's where we're at. And I don't have just one fucking avenue to take these fucking motherfuckers right down at the fucking, to the ground, man. Hundreds. So all their precedents that they got, it's toilet paper. It's fucking wipe your ass with it. Ink on bark. That's all it is. As much as you can, keep confusing. Break the law yesterday, print new laws today, cover up the crimes for tomorrow. All day long. I got them right by the fucking gonads. The cops don't even know how to handle me. They're great with me. I love them in the town now. Before, not long ago, I'm telling you. But I have seen a complete 180, man. Really, they're still handcuffed. They still can't do their job properly. But they're treating people, and the older guys that have been there for a long time who are exposed now, they're just bitter. They're angry. And the younger ones coming in, they know. I listen to what you're saying, whatever. Get out of here. I'll pretend I'm listening to you. You're out of here. Retiring soon anyway. You old fucking idiot. You protected nobody. Yeah. But they were given the cards that they were dealt, but they knew the situation, and they tried to cover it up. They tried. But the new ones coming in now, good men, man. Good women, good men. Good to go. 2 generations back. Keep them coming. That's who we need. 2 generations back. Not racism. There's all kinds of racists that were in Canada 2 generations back. No problem. From all kinds of places in the world. Just make sure you got 2 generations back in law enforcement, 2 generations back in military, 2 generations back in government. MPs voting, any type of vote that requires a vote into politics, 2 generations. So you're the 3rd generation Canadian. That's the only way you can be voted into anything. you can have a chance at being voted into anything. Zero. No way. No way. All right. That goes the same as anywhere else too, right? In Britain, they got a rock there, right? It's just a rock. There's no resources left. It's just a rock. There's nothing there. Whatever. There's a bed. No, nothing. There's nothing there. So that's all they're doing. They got all fucking. That place is now upside down. Protest, Islam, whatever, Palestine. This protest city, and they're on a rock in the middle of the fucking sea, and they're like, okay, the castles, and I don't know, whatever. I'll just move this shit to Australia. That's all they're gonna do. To Canada. They're gonna have all the fucking East Indians and Islamics stuck on a rock, Great Britain rock, fuck. What? And you're gonna have Ireland up in the top left-hand corner, like looking down, like, what the fuck happened here? And you're gonna have Scotland, like, what is this? What is going on? Yeah, you're on a rock. You've been on a rock for hundreds of years, fuck. Ruling the world from your rock over there. And it's fucking all the resources are fucking been exploited hundreds of years ago. You don't have a tree left, fuck. Sherwood Forest, it's all gone. So you're fucking, all right, let's go conquer the world from the rock. You did a great job. Don't get me wrong. And a lot of other fucking countries too. Denmark, they got a pretty big rock made of ice. Greenland, like, look at that rock. Solid. Like, that's a pretty good rock, man. That's got water, man. Agriculture, everything. No shortage of water. You needed to melt. The ice shortage of melt. Yeah, they're melting. You needed to melt. Like, gonna replace anyways. Going back on top of the fucking mountain. Snowing. Not going anywhere, your water. Not leaving the planet, like, it's staying right here. I need the water. Where's it going, fuck? You piss it out, you got a teardrop. It's still going in the same fucking ecosystem. It's not going anywhere. But what is going somewhere is all that dumping the fucking glacier water into the Pacific Ocean, where that's not ever going to be fucking back to drinking water again for thousands of years. Like, by the time that gets steamed up and rained out and fucking, just fucking divert it down in California. I know you're doing it, but you gotta get it done, man. Work. Let's go. Get those kids out there, fuck. Get them off their thumbs, fuck. Gotta get them digging those tunnels. That's what we need. And then there, fucking Digimon.
Very boy. And you?
Got the chef going on here. Chef Boyardee. Look at that. Whatever that is fucking dynamite, boy. Look at that. Spinach, ricotta, with some kind of bowl pasta. Little bowls. I think there's another thing in there too. I'm not touching it.
You can touch it.
No, yeah, I know you want me to touch it. For sure, man. Should put that right on my bed. Under the covers, I'll get right in it, piping hot. What? Exactly, but hostage crisis. What are we gonna do? You gotta get along with your fucking captor, like, or else. Anyway, we'll lock it up. Good pasta though.
Yeah.
That's gonna be leftovers for New Year. It's all cheese. Fucking constipation city over here. Not sharp enough. Looks delicious. There's a lot of cheese in there. So I'm gonna have to go somewhere where there's an East Indian to buy like something. And they'll give me something. They'll give me like a cookie. That's how it works. Swear to God. They'll give me a cookie that'll have something in it that'll let me the constipation of the weird fucking system, man. It's the countries going after each other, right? And the different. So today was the gay. It's not even the countries. It's all the kind of countries and ideologies. So the gays and then the trannies. I never had the trannies really bug me. They don't bug me ever. Sometimes they'll come out on Baby. They'll do a little show and then they'll run back into a restaurant. That's it. Never bother me, man. Ever. Love them. This guy today on the knees, though. I think because I put on that. It's the only thing that makes sense. There's a guy that was banging his bracelet on the. Yeah, looks like it was setting him up. Maybe that's an ex-boyfriend setting the other guy up. You know what I mean? It's all evil, playing on evil and playing on evil. So when they see somebody's in a weak position, then they pounce on that weak guy. It's like, whatever, man. Stop pouncing on weaker, fuck. Somebody's fucking struggling, we're gonna lift them up. Dum-dums. Anyways, the Pentagon is having some problems with all this too. They're having a hard time accepting the reality of what they're experiencing right now. They know it. They're done. Like running prostitutes across fucking. That's what they are. The Pentagon. That's all it is. Running prostitutes, man. Non-stop. Infiltrating fucking nations with beautiful women. And I'm all for it, but not anymore. They did what they did, and that's it. And I'm not all for the fucking way they did it, though. You know what I mean? But if, beautiful woman, I'm all for. Just don't fucking subject them to tyranny. Don't subject anyone to it, fuck. Crazy. Anyways. That's it. Went and got my 3 hamburger buns at Safeway. Cashiers all look like they're in a good mood. That's good to know. That's all I could ask for. The gay guy who has an agenda. Because that goes back to the my physio, where I'm locked in a room with those around 2 gay guys, 1 lawyer and 1 doctor, right? These guys are fucking making up stories, and I'm like, they're really making up shit, man. Making up shit. I'm there for physio. I'm like, why do you keep calling me into meetings? Like, I'm not at everywhere I go. A meeting. We have a meeting. Meeting for what? What are you talking about? Leave me alone. Leave me alone, man. You know, or how about this? How about we collaborate on something? How about you approach me and say, hey, I heard you have some pretty good ideas. Want to work on something together? I'll do that. And we can put aside all the poke, fake, and fun shit. But if you want to keep continuing making me as the problem, and now you're on your knees begging me to pretend that I'm the problem, and you're begging me to be the problem? That's what that was. He's begging me to be the problem. The guy beside me, I see him all the time walking around. Walks pretty slow. I forget his name, but it's like hypochondriac or something. Somebody called him that at the McDonald's. Had a good laugh. The older guys that sit around having coffee in the morning. But the homeless guy, well, I don't know, apparently he lived in his car. He had a big mole on his nose. He looked like Santa Claus, but I guess he's gone now. Maybe haven't seen him in a long time. But he would just stand there for hours and hours and hours. Apparently he was a professor at one point. Looks like Santa Claus. Oh, maybe that's me. That'll be me standing on a corner. Go have my pancakes with 48 butters you would put on top of it. Literally. No syrup though. Pancakes, hotcakes, no sausage, just the hotcakes, and like fucking 48 butter. You just keep piling the butter on it. Alright. Guess that works. Alright, I'm gonna have some pasta. Well, I saw you and him walking in the rain. Alright. So, obviously the gay librarian's living rent-free in my head for the night. That's all I wanted, but not really. I'm just making some observations about it. So, I'll go back to the beginning of it. I'll go into the library. I got to send an email to the police bunch of evidence. And this process is very time consuming. This particular one, it's taken me about a week to write it. Many days of thinking it through, got to process it, and then a few days of actually writing. Going to the library, spending an hour here, an hour there. So the actual, and the process of writing it out and explaining their insanity, good luck to anybody. But I master it, right? But it's time consuming. And I don't mind doing it because I know it's doing something good. It really is. It's really smartening people up. Not everybody, but a lot of people. So anyway, so I'm in there for like 15, 20 minutes already. I gotta transfer all the court documents that I have and different other evidence, other Supreme Court, Chief Justice Crampton, letter from him, like all kinds of stuff, right? So I got to download that and then transfer it into an email that I've already written and copy paste that. Anyways, so the gay librarian comes to me. And, but the day earlier now, all right, I was working on the same email, and beside me was a gay Asian guy, and I know that they're fucking, no doubt, they know each other for sure. At the very minimum, they know each other. But this guy, he's typing aggressively, like really over the top, or it's exaggerated. He's right beside me, right? And he's smashing his fucking bracelet down on the desk. Just on and on and on and on, nonstop. Where it's like, all right, you're obvious. Okay, you're trying to bait me, and you're also trying to prevent me from putting in evidence. And the way I see it, and it's not just the way I see it, the way it is, it's the actual way it is, that if I have on a regular basis, people that are working for government constantly trying to bait me, and they call the cops on me, even when they fail at baiting and provoking me, like to get me to react adversely, I just laugh. And that makes it worse for them, where they call the cops. So I'm there, and the gay guy comes down, and I see him every day, right? And I like him. I see him walk by me every day, too. I like him. I have no problem with him at all. I still don't have a problem with him. Still fond of the guy. But so he's asked to speak to me. He stands beside me, goes, and he's whispering, "Glenn, can I talk to you?" I'm like, "What are you whispering for? Fucking kids are screaming. You're the guy that's fucking running that whole screaming kid thing. So what are you whispering for? What are you pretending you're whispering for?" So the whole thing is so like backwards, right? It's such a fucking stupid act. But he's trying to get me to even say that, right? To go down his rabbit hole. I'm going down your rabbit hole. You're an idiot. Like, whatever. So I go back, and he's like, okay, he's whispering. He goes, okay, so it's been brought to my attention that you gave somebody a poem. I said, yeah, okay. I gave somebody a poem. He says, I need to hear from you that you won't give anybody more poems. I said, what? I said, what are you saying? I said, well, first of all, I said, I leave poems around everywhere. Like, I just write things. I forget that I write them. I just leave them around. So, I mean, and you're asking me not to give people poems. Like, well, there's language in there. Is there language? I said, yeah, there's language. There's language in all the books. So, have you read every book? You're not going to read every book. Got Stephen King chopping off heads. That language, you know? Stephen King fucking burning families and babies. I don't know. That's offensive language, if you ask me. I don't know. My poem's just like fucking SOS pads, like soap on steel, pots, pans, and nice dishes. SOS pads. Simple. Did another one that was a librarian. Clever. This guy's on now. He's on a. I said, listen, I'm fucking busy right now. I gotta send an email, and you're stopping me from getting that done. I gotta get it done. I gotta send evidence to the police. He goes, no, I need to hear from you. I need to hear it from you that you're not gonna write any more of these poems. I said, listen. So I'm showing him the book, right? And I'm like, here, like, I don't know, it's like flagpole, fuck. Here's one, flagpole. Females, legs apart, government pussy, open lots establishments, flagpole. Funny look at government's priorities, opening legs every day. so he's like disgusted, right? When I say it, I'm like, I said, first of all, it's accurate. That's what the government does. They're running prostitution rings all day long. You can deny it all you want. And second of all, you're acting like you're fucking disgusted when you got your tongue up the fucking guy's ass every fucking 2 minutes. the Asian guy that was smashing his bracelet down beside my face yesterday for fucking 20 minutes straight. So, and you're like disgusted somehow with flagpole? I'm like, I don't know, man. Like, I'm disgusted with the whole act of it. Yeah, that would, but that's that's the reality of it. You don't want to know about the reality? You want to live in a fake fucking world? Sorry, can't help you anymore, fuck. Because you're fucking interfering me right now, trying to get evidence in, and you're fucking trying to kill me. Because I'm not trying to kill you. I said, yeah, we can agree to disagree. I said, because every day I come here, and every day that I come here, your other little bum buddy is in the corner with the 1-year-olds singing the dog, you said, woof. He's screaming at the top of his lungs in a library where you got 20 other rooms in this whole building. This whole community center is wide open where you can have the kids screaming in there. He goes, is the problem with the kids? I said, no, the problem's not with the kids. Kids don't even know where they are. They're 1 year old. They don't know. It's you guys making this. It's you guys that need the kids in here. Not me. He's on his knees, eh? He's on his knees. Like he's proposing marriage to me. Please, please, please. Then he says, I'm like, listen, man. I said, you're harassing me right now. I'm looking at, there's people there, right? I'm like, anybody seeing this? The black man, he's laughing, kind of, right? I'm like, all right. I said, whatever. I said, I'm not going to help you with it. I said, I got an email. I said, what do you want me to say? You want me to say I'm not going to write a poem again? I need to hear you say it. So I'm thinking, does this guy want me to really write him a poem? I said, anyway, what's your name? Anyway, I said, I see you every day. What's your name? He says, Mark. It's Mark. So he's happy that he wants me to. So I'm thinking, okay. My ass refuses. My ass refuses. Knowledge. Here, buddy. Fuck, forget it. Yeah. So I go up to the lady that's there after, right? And she's from Iran. Not that it matters, but so I say, am I trespassing? Am I banned from here now? I said, that just happened? Because I just came in. I was sending an email. I've been here fucking 20 minutes, and she doesn't know what I'm talking about, right? Or maybe she does, but who knows? I said, I don't know. I said, listen, I said, I still got to come here. You can't, please don't ban me for anything. I don't know what he's going on about. So I said, he's going on about a poem. He goes, she goes, did you write a poem? I said, no, whatever. This is it's a little poem. SOS pads or the librarian one. So she goes, but did you mean that? She goes, there's some words in there. I said, what words? What words are in there? I said, whatever I wrote that day. I said, if I wrote it, I meant it. Of course I meant it. The words it's a poem. And even if, It's a poem. I don't know what to tell. I meant to write it. I mean, if you're taking it verbatim, that it's you're taking it personal. I don't know what to tell you there, right? I'm writing a poem. Are you taking it personal? You know what I mean? So this is the game, right? You want to play fucking 5 years of this with me, and now I write a poem. Now you're stuck. Now you're stuck because you don't know. Is it about you? I don't know. It's a poem. Poem. One's called SOS pad. I don't know. You ever use SOS pads? And maybe it's about you. I don't know. The other one's called librarian. We're in a library now. Are you a librarian? You're a librarian. Could be about you too. I don't know. There's other librarians here too. Might be about them, not you. You know what I mean? So, and it might not be about anybody there. Or it might be about all of them. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's a poem and it's writing. And the fucking library is full of writing, but they don't want to be the subject matter of the writing. Ah, okay. They don't want to be the subject matter of the writing. Well, that's too bad. You forced me to be in the environment. You forced me to be in the pretend world. You forced me to walk around all this whole nonsense on eggshells, pretending that, you know, I'm not isolated, pretending that everything I have doesn't work, pretending that my phone works when it doesn't. When I need it to work, it won't work. When the important call has to come in, I can't get it. But you got some spam calling me at fucking 5 a.m. No problem. Ring a ding ding. The ringer goes on. I'll turn the phone off. The smart meters on the plugs will turn my phone right back on. Even if I try to turn it off. Even if it's not plugged in, this fucking thing. Apple, right in there. Turn it on. I don't give a shit. Anyway, so she says, she goes, yeah, but I don't like. I said, well, that's just one. I said, I have a whole bunch. I said, listen, are you from? I said, I don't know where you're from. I said, are you from Iran? She goes, yeah, I am. I said, here, I got one from Iran. It's very nice. Iran. Imperative. Run another nation. New neutral. And recognizes individual relevance and avoids nonsense. Sounds fucking actually very positive, and it's complimentary. It's a compliment. So, but she didn't really want to read it, but she took a glance at it, and she was, you know, I'm saying, listen, it's everything. I said, I don't know, some of it's Epstein. Here's New York, all kinds. Kuwait. Got everything. Hoax. Got it all. Noah's Ark, fuck. Got it all. Noah's Ark. Pages of it. I don't know. These people are trying to stop me from writing. They don't want me to write. Anyways, this guy's on his knees begging me, right? He's begging. But then he makes a comment, he goes, this is your last chance. My last chance. Now, that's a death threat, right? Because he didn't kick me out. This is your last chance. So he didn't kick me out of the library. On my way out, though, he comes out, he goes, he's whispering again. So I lean in, I'm like, Happy New Year? I mean, what are you doing? He goes, Glenn. I'm like, I can't hear you. I'm walking out the door. I can't hear you. Whatever, man. I don't want to hear what you got to say, fuck. Doesn't matter. But my last chance at what? That's when I got the camera, my phone out, took the phone out of my pocket. He goes, what are we doing here? I don't know what you're doing. I know what I'm doing now, right now. I don't know what you're doing, but I know what I need to do. I turn this fucking phone on as fast as possible and fucking record what's going on here. Because this is crazy. This is my last chance. Last chance at what? Fuck. Last chance at what? Right? last chance at some superstardom that your delusional brain has created for me? Does it keep me in a fucking... No way, man. It's your last chance. These are big ones, man. This is a big wamboozy, fuck. Got judges keeping me in a fucking hostage crisis. Listen. Your last chance, fuck. So what now? This guy's getting the gay community after me to fucking, you know, it's gonna be a beat down from the gay community on me. Because I live right in the heart of it, right? Right in the heart of the gay community. It's my last chance. So what does that mean, right? That's what I gotta deal with. Huh? And then what? What do you go do? When called what? When you call the police on me, maybe? I have no idea, fuck. Right? Maybe he did. Even that other guy, Andrew, maybe he called the cops on me after I gave him a, like, nice to meet you, Andrew. Maybe he accused me there of assault, right? Give him a little knuckle on Pitt's pump. That's where I'm at. Anyway. All right. Well, log it up, kids. Shazamo. Good morning. All right. So there's a lot going on. Lots is happening. Lots of corporations now moving from America to Canada. Now, there's lots behind it, but so now we got Amazon. But there's some problems with this too, because of the labor laws. And this is why they're all coming here, because corporations around the world recognize that the MPs in Parliament make up a massive percentage East Indian who managed to bring down, in various parts of the country, minimum wage to $0 an hour. Clever wording in the bills. So all these companies recognize that they can move to Canada now and essentially violate the rights of every fucking buddy that's coming here and who is here. This is the truth. This is the reality. So you got Toyota coming here to Canada because they recognize labor laws are pretty slack here. And in the long run, the labor laws are looking at cutting them down to fucking 0.00. Same way that Uber did. Skip the dishes and DoorDash and all the gig driver jobs. So what the labor minister here did, Harry Bain, who resigned right after he did it, taking his little fucking bribes. In BC, what he did was he passed the bill to allow the gig workers to be paid. He goes, oh, you got 20, we even made it more than minimum wage, $22 an hour, but you only get paid from the time you're delivering. So the time you're waiting for a fucking delivery, you're not getting paid. So this works out to like I'm full on experienced it. Depends on the hours, the shifts that they give you. You're subjected to their punishment. You really are. And you're subjected to their computer automated scheduling. Your if you have if there's any problems that arise, there's nobody to fucking deal with them. And all the corporations are recognizing that. Canada is saying, okay, we'll just let everybody do that here. That's what we're going to do. That's how we're going to make our money. And they're saying that, and this is what they're saying. Trust me. They're looking at it like this. They're saying, well, America was able to get away with their kind of fairy tale Hollywood, right? So we're going to get away with our fairy tale Hollywood. And this is how they're going, right? So this is Mark Carney trying to, well, it's not even Mark Carney. Mark Carney's a hostage in this, but he's a very intelligent man too, right? And he thinks he's got a way here to not retaliate, but protect Canada from America. And sure, but we don't need to protect Canada from America. What we need to protect everybody from is you guys fucking making these decisions, right? So you think you're bringing jobs here, but you're not bringing jobs here. You're bringing fucking misery and debt, and you're bringing punishment to people. That's what you're bringing. So you're bringing Amazon so that they can bring boxes to people's fucking balconies. 30% get robbed. Another 15% gets sent back into a pile. And then they get fucking packaged up onto a pallet. Somebody buys it for $5 and scams a whole bunch of people on bullshit products that don't work. And this goes on all day. Fucking, they fill up fucking truck after truck after truck of just bullshit products that don't work, right? And then the product that you get, maybe it'll work, maybe it won't, but you don't need it. Like, you know, how many butter dishes you fucking need? How many fucking milk cartons? You know, how many do you need? Like, how many shampoos do we need? New and improved, 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 new and improved. So, I don't know. So now Amazon coming here to chop, they're all coming here now, right? And it sounds like great news, right? Because the great news ones are like the Boeing. Because from my perspective, that's the one that says something. The Amazon one is just fucking taking it, like Jeff Bezos. Oh, horrible person, I think, in my opinion. Horrible person. He knows what he's doing here. He knows what's going on. I'm watching these trucks all day long and all night long. And I'm wondering, like, and this guy even managed to get Canada Post delivering his shit, you know what I mean? Like, how does this happen? Like, how does it happen that when I want to go to Canada Post and I want to send something to, like, overnight, and it's just like maybe, you know, this size of a book. I want to send it overnight to Canada or to America, $100 and something. Like, how is this possible? And then Amazon's on free delivery. Right? No, seriously. I can go right now. I get dumbfounded every time. I want to send an envelope somewhere. And if I need to send it overnight, they'll weigh it and like, okay, 39 what? 39 what? And then meanwhile, Amazon is delivering a fridge. Free delivery tomorrow. And sometimes they're using fucking Canada Post. Sometimes they're using fucking like other company, just a random truck, some guy's car. Some fucking guy that just got here 3 months ago. Fucking his kids are in the back seat still. He's pulling out fucking rocking chairs from the truck. Delivering it 16 hours a day. The rocking chair is not even going to work. I don't know. It's not even a rocking chair, right? It's all these boxes of fucking nothing. It's all nothing. People are ordering nothing. You're ordering debt. Keep yourself in debt. Got a credit card, keep it in debt. Nobody's got money. Zero. Nobody's got any money. You know that, right? You got a credit card? You got a credit card. That's all you got. Your house you got, you don't own it. Not yours, even when you think you do. Title's all paid off. Mortgage is all paid off. Nope. Not yours. A tax guy keeps coming at you every fucking month, every year. None of it's yours. So how about we just make it all yours? How about that? How does that sound? Sounds more reasonable than letting it 3,016 fucking fools own it all and tell you that Amazon. You need these trinkets. You need 84 of these things. Whatever it is, fuck. Who knows what it is? Staples. For all the papers in the world, we need fucking zillions and zillions of staples because we got to keep all that record into this fucking Twin Towers. Throw some planes into it. Just scatter those fucking papers as far as the eye can see and show you what they're doing. Like, those buildings could be housing people. Fuck. Put a few showers up and down. Fucking few bathtubs up and down. Cubicles and paper. Fucking top to bottom. You know, ink. Meanwhile, the ink is fucking 40 times more than the paper itself. So you got to cut down a tree. You got to go in the forest. Timber for fucking ever to get the paper. Get the paper. And then you want the ink, though. That's fucking 10 times more. You want to... And then let's build some tallest scrapers to put the paper in. Let's put the paper into the tallest buildings. And then let's really show them what kind of joke this is. This is all they've been doing on us for fucking centuries, playing jokes on us. Let's put 4 planes into paper. Here you go. What could have been in there? People sleeping and all that, right? Without the planes going into them. That could have been fucking people sleeping. But the people at the top just wanted to keep the paper going in there. Fuck. Paper. It's your own government telling you, like, fucking smarten up. Stop this shit. It is. That's what it is. They're giving you the opportunity to open your eyes by scaring you. And you won't see it. You won't see it. Close your eyes for a second. Never mind the dead bodies, okay? It's a horrible thing for sure. The people jumping out, I see it every night in my sleep. Trust me, I do. I'm not even lying. Get past that. Close your eyes and look at the paper coming out. And that's what all the heating, to heat the paper. They're heating the buildings. They're heating those buildings to heat the paper. Right? Not to heat the people. They don't give a shit about you. Clearly they don't give a shit about you. Or else those buildings would be having people in them. Sleeping and living and enjoying the view. Not fucking photocopying more paper. Anyway. We got to get on to the figuring out now how Canada... I can see the 2 roads that it's going, but it's also on 2 roads, right? Because these guys are still playing the fucking ping pong game with me in the middle, with all my evidence in court, and they're saying, well, this guy can go at any moment. Something can happen at any moment. Yeah, it could happen at any moment because you guys are making sure to keep me in a vulnerable situation, right? Or I'm still waiting for my wowie. 31st of the month, it's New Year's. Christmas went by. Right? Guys are mad because I smoked the fucking I smoked a little bit. Is that what you're upset about? So I get punished again? Yet the cops called on me. Yesterday I got the gay guy at the... Anyway, nice guy. Anyway, you know what? Give that guy, the gay guy that was on his knees. I'm not gay. Don't get on your knees for me. But that was an Emmy performance, an Oscar-winning performance for the most part. And the number's 22 million. Divided up between him and his buddy with the green bracelet, the Asian guy that was smashing it over and over again. There you go. You get 11 million each. That's Amazon gives it to them. And then we'll figure out what else Amazon's going to do. But we got to figure out something for America because the resources there is imperative. Canada can't be a bully now and be... it's all stupid, right? Paper. Just fucking, paper. And the same people are like fucking trees. Save the trees. Climate change. As they're saying, it's on paper. On paper, the climate change is there. It's real. On paper. It's real. Yeah, it's all real on paper. Fuck. Paper's everywhere. So, I don't know. It's New Year's, and that's the script for today. That's all I got. All I got for you. $15 border fee. Trump wanted between Canada. Oh. He wanted a $15 border fee just to fucking, because he knew that would tap me out. I was going to take the bus over. I had like $35. I just wanted to take a bus, and if you put on a $15 border fee, that would put me $5 out of range. I swear to God. I swear to God. I'm not joking. I said it. I said, I'm just going to go across the border. I'm going to take the bus to the end of Surrey. I'll walk across the border. I'll go take a bus. I'll go into Bellingham, go to Jack in a Box, get a burger, take a city bus back to the border area, walk across the border again to Canada. When I do that, Trump puts a $15 border fee on. He prices me out by $5. I'm not kidding, Buck. I swear to God. I swear to God. Prices me out by $5, Buck. The jokes never end, right? And it is a joke. JFK, just fucking kidding. The $15 border fee it prices me out by $5. I couldn't make this up if I tried. I swear to fucking God. Look, right there. Amazon abandons Seattle for Canada. Trump's $15 border fee backfires. Robert Reich. There you go. Looks like Leonard Reich's uncle. Who knows who it is? But I'll tell you one thing. He priced me out. I was just going to take the bus. And I was walking across the border. So tell him, just going to go across, take the city bus, go to Jack in a Box, get some kind of American grease into me, walk around a bit, take a couple of pictures, come back, take the bus, walk back over. Nope. $15. Don't try it. Basically, we're saying don't try it. They might fucking take you, man. That's it. That's what he's doing. He's saving my life, right? So Trump's saving my life for $5 too. So he's pricing me out because he can't control what's going on. Like, who the bad ones are going to be there, who's the good ones, you don't know, right? You're flipping a coin. Flipping a coin, fuck. All right. Anyways, log it down. See you later.